Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'd like to talk to you about the WF1000XM5s. Now, those are the earbuds made by Sony. I'll try and keep this as fast as possible. There is a lot of information that has to be discussed because these earbuds are basically top-notch when it comes to quality. But generally speaking, I will be comparing the WF1000XM5s mainly to the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, obviously because those are top-of-the-line AirPods made by Apple. Let's just get started with them. So let's start this review by talking about the case of the earbuds itself. Now, the case can be charged both wired and wirelessly. It takes around 1 hour and 30 minutes to fully charge. However, the case itself adds another 24 hours of charge to the earbuds. Do keep in mind that when it comes to wirelessly charging these earbuds, it's very strange because they have to stand. However, if you decide to wirelessly charge these earbuds most of the time, you're going to be really happy that 3 minutes of wirelessly charging these earbuds will give you around 1 hour of playback. Now, when it comes to the earbuds themselves, keep in mind that they have a total playtime of 8 hours with noise cancellation on, which is very good, and 12 hours with noise cancellation off. If you're someone who takes calls using your earbuds, you'll be happy to know that these earbuds will give you 6 hours of on-call time with noise cancellation on and 7 hours with noise cancellation off. And if you're curious, these earbuds are IPX4 rated, which means that sweat is fine. So if you take them to the gym or for a workout, that just means that these earbuds will be fine. And if it rains, these earbuds will also be just fine. Also, just one thing I like to mention when it comes to these things, don't shower with them. I have no idea why people do that, but that is no, just no, like no. Now, I have no idea what on earth this means, but if you are an insane music oriented person who just these earbuds support the following audio formats, including SPC, AAC, LDAC, which is not available on iPhones, and LC3. One thing that you need to also remember about these earbuds is that they have an app, the Sony headphones app. Keep in mind that these earbuds have two different settings, so they can have sound quality priority on, which self-explanatory, or prioritize connection stability. Just change those settings if you're experiencing a lot of like breakouts and stuff like that. But yeah, also just keep in mind that these earbuds use Bluetooth 5.3. I can't tell the difference between the different Bluetooth versions, but apparently this is great, so I guess it's great, I guess. Okay, so let's get more serious with this. Okay, so let's talk about the positives about these earbuds. And first of all, let me tell you, these earbuds have an incredibly good sound quality. This is the closest you can get to headphones using earbuds. I really like that, and honestly, these are probably the best earbuds I've had to date. These earbuds also have foam tips, which means that when you put them in your ear, they don't really dig into your ear. They instead expand and they seal your ear. So when it comes to how secure they stay in your ear, I have noticed that they do stay very securely in my ears, and very rarely do I have to like push them back into my ears so they're in place. Like, I'm so used to having to push earbuds back in as I subconsciously do it, even though I don't need to do it. So yeah, it really says a lot about these earbuds, just how good they are staying in place, that I kind of feel the need to do that, even though I don't have the need to do that, because all the earbuds I have used have made me do that all the time. And the AirPods Pro 2nd generation were terrible at this. Now, when it comes to noise cancellation, I will say that the WF1000XM5s are better when compared to the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. However, it's not by a large margin, so don't think that getting these earbuds will be like groundbreaking noise cancellation. It is slightly better in some circumstances. What I'm trying to say basically is it depends on the source of noise that you're hearing. Some noises, it's just far more difficult to drown out with noise cancellation, such as music. So just be aware of that. And just so you all know, here's a sample of what the microphones on this earbuds sound like. This is a microphone test of the WF1000XM5s. This is what they sound like in a normal bedroom environment with very little noise around, but just see how clear everything sounds. This is a microphone test of the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. This is what they sound like in a bedroom environment with very little noise around, but just see how the microphone sounds like. Okay, so let's talk about some of the negative things I have experienced with these earbuds. So let's start with the most obvious. These earbuds are just limited to the things they can do if you use iPhone or if you're in the Apple ecosystem in general. So the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, they can use spatial audio. There are a lot of features such as seamlessly switching from device to device, say from your iPhone to your iPad to the Mac to whatever it is that you have that supports that feature from Apple. These earbuds by Sony, they do not obviously support that because, you know, this is Apple, this is just how they work. But they can switch between two devices. Now, how well that works will completely depend on which devices it is that you're switching across. In my experience, I haven't even set them up on a separate device. They're stuck to my iPhone, and that's the only spot I use them on. If I use my iPad, I will switch to the AirPods. I wouldn't use them for that purpose. So just be aware of that. I'm sorry to break it to you, but transparency mode. I have no idea what Apple does, but it's unbeatable at this moment. So when it comes to transparency mode, you're talking like it's not even fair to compare the AirPods Pro 2nd gen to these ones, because the AirPods Pro 2nd gen, they just live in the dust, the XM5s. The WF1000XM5s, if they fall out of place just a tiny bit, because your ears naturally sweat, it's very hard to put them back in the original spot they were in. Now that change creates a cavity. That cavity persistently makes a popping sound. So every time your foot lands on concrete, it's a pop, pop. So let's just conclude that yes, these earbuds, the XM5s, are incredibly good when it comes to sound quality. They have an incredibly good sound signature. And again, in the Sony headphones app, you can adjust the settings. So you can add more bass, you can add more treble, remove more bass, you can change the profiles. Do you want a brighter sound signature? Do you want a more bassy sound signature? A more orchestral sound signature? All these things you can adjust in the app. It does come at the cost of fluidity in the Apple ecosystem specifically, so keep that in mind. If you're on Android, these things just work flawlessly. However, when it comes to iPhones, that's a completely different story though. But again, if you're not in the Apple ecosystem, these earbuds are just a no-brainer with the XM5s. So if you want the XM5s and you're on Android, by all means go for it. If you're on an iPhone, it's a different story. Be mindful of what you want. Do you want sound quality or convenience? If it's convenience, then the AirPods are a no-brainer. If it's sound quality that you're interested in, then yeah, the XM5s are the way to go. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will try my best to answer those questions. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I will see you in the next video.